Check, check. What up, 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 what up? Hello. What's good, everybody? It's me, Machinedrum, returning for another week. What am I talking about? It's me, Machinedrum, returning to another stream for MD Makes Music, episode 4. This is MD Makes Music, episode 4. Still trying to figure out what to say during these things. Thanks for everybody for joining in. I am doing these every Wednesday. Nice, fun time to be had for all. I was just talking to my booking agent about how this is more or less giving me an opportunity to work on stuff that I kind of have put on the back burner, and not even necessarily because I wanted to, but mostly because I just find I have so many deadlines with other projects that I'm constantly focused on those things and not giving myself enough time to just have fun and work on things that aren't necessarily slated for release, make new stuff. Um, and I figured it would be fun to do it live in front of everybody. Um, yeah. Shout out to everybody in chat. We got YouTube going, we got Twitch going. Say what's up in the chat. If you're here, I will shout you out. Big Boy Soup 909. You've got an idea for my Discord server. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of stopped messing around with the Discord server a while back. You guys probably noticed that. I don't know, it feels a little weird to me to have like an artist Discord. Um it seems like, I don't know, potentially a little narcissistic. uh I I kind of want to like rebrand it, potentially, maybe make it more of an I am Siam focused one, so that it generates more of a community aspect and less of it being about me, and more of it being about just everybody like sharing their music and sharing demos. Um uh yeah, just like being like less about like a Machinedrum branded thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll think about that later. I did start it during the pandemic when um it was nice to kind of, I was definitely missing that connection with my audience. Playing live a lot of times is my way of connecting with people in real life, and interacting with my fans and being able to actually have this back and forth. And it was obviously missing during the pandemic, and Discord was a nice way to kind of feel that sense of community again. But yeah, apologies to anyone that you know came on board and kind of like saw a I guess slowdown going on there. Anyhow, let's see who we got in there. We got Date Night. Date Night is modding on both channels here. She just did a sick remix for Lone, so you guys should go check that out. Big ups Date Night. We've got Neighborhood Watchman, who was just listening to Hazel Ash. We got Slowbird. We've got Ujochi, Discord low key sucks, TBH. Who else we got in here? On Twitch we got Rifu, not Mark Cuban. Great name. Great Twitch name. Checking in from DC. Much love for DC. I really loved my show there last time, even though it wasn't the biggest one. I think it was I did like a 4 hour set, and it was such a vibe. Everybody who came at the beginning stayed till the end, so that was really beautiful. So I appreciate you guys. We got Hiatum Audio from New Jersey, Rifu, Eyes of Atlantis. Cool guys. Yeah, let's just dive into some stuff. I'm gonna try something new today. I created a poll um, for you guys to participate in. I have or actually three options of what I was gonna jump on today. I have a dub tune that I started a while back with Liam Bailey on vocals. It is super rhythm and sound influenced, very, very vibey. Um, I've got it open right now. It's going to be more heavy on the production side, more getting into some Max for Live kind of stuff that I have, and also can show you this cool little dub LFO kind of thing that I use a lot. And otherwise, the other choices we had was for me to work on mixing or doing like a final mix, finalizing, kind of adding anything that kind of like jumps to mind for a tune that I started with Halogenics a year or so ago, a drum and bass tune. So yeah, there's that. Less on the production side, more mixing. Stem mix, or it's like stem mixing too. So there's no real like plugins, like as far as like VSTIs or instruments or anything like that. It's just pure mixing vibes and maybe dropping in some random ear candy and transitions and stuff like that. Or I could just work on something fresh from scratch. So the poll is in the chat on both. Let's get your votes in real quick. While those votes are coming in, yeah, we got the okay, it's live. While the votes are coming in, I want to I guess plug a few things. I have a new single with Screwfezzer dropping on July 30th. It will be exclusive on even.biz. They have a really cool thing there where you can do different tiered kind of structures of your release, and the higher the tier goes, the more kind of content comes along with it. Yeah, so gonna have like a sample pack attached to it, an instrumental. Um, yeah, so mark your calendars, July 30th. I am gonna do a pre-save very soon with an official announcement, but I like to do I like to do these little special announcements on here as well. Let's see, how's that poll going? Oh, we got a bunch of answers in there. Ooh, I think we might be a little split on this. I love it. I love it. I can never predict what you guys are gonna choose. Um, do not vote in the chat. Just go straight to the link that Date Night is posting on the chat and put your answer there. And yeah, I'll take a look at that. See what else is going on. Oh man, I have so much cool shit in store for my label I Am Siam this year. Lots of releases, lots of collabs, side projects. It's crazy. It feels so rewarding and exciting and just inspiring to have this outlet for my music and being able to kind of do whatever I want, schedule things when I want to. Yeah, pretty sick. Also, I have a few shows coming up. Next weekend, I'm at Shambhala Festival. Going to be working really hard on the AV side of things for that next week. Creating a bunch of my own custom visuals for that show. Playing with Mala in Denver. Hold on, let me just open up these dates over here. Yeah, I got a show coming up with Mala in Denver on September 12th at Cervantes. And I'll also be doing a back with Sambinga and Chesco in Chicago at Radius. We will be supporting Hamdi on that run. I guess it'll be our first official show together, apart from the time that we did the Beatport stream, which you could still watch on YouTube. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, we have an EP coming out on Pineapple as well. So shit, you're hearing that exclusively here too. Don't tell anybody. Okay, I am going to call the voting closed. Let's see what we got here. DMB dub, make something new. Dub, dub, dub. DMB dub, DMB dub. I think we're doing dub. I think we're doing dub, guys. Okay, let's go into it. And good thing I already have it open. Oh yeah. Also my show at the Ruins in October with Of the Trees and EPROM. I think that's the night before the Chicago show, October 9th. I'll have to double check, but yeah, it'll be good to see you there. All right. Polling is closed. I'm going to work on this dub tune. I haven't even put Liam Bailey's vocals in yet. He sent me them on Instagram about a month ago, and I just haven't had time to open up the session. So this should be pretty fun. Yeah, let's get into it. I will shut the hell up and just start playing some music. Yeah. Yeah, super minimal, very hypnotic, very vibey. I resisted putting a snare for the longest time, but now after hearing it a few times, I think we're gonna work a snare in there. Especially once you hear Liam's vocals. Before I get into Liam's vocals, did want to kind of show you this LFO that I use a lot in my W kind of works. As you can see, their waveforms are set to random. Um, there's a bit of smoothness, so it's not just jumping all over the place. I have these set to a rate of quarter notes. And they are triggering the sends for the spring reverb and the tape delay. And within those, the reverb is, let's see here. We've got the Arturia spring reverb, Rev Spring. I think it sounds pretty amazing. And here we have the tape delay. Now this one also has some. Let's see, what did I do here? Yeah, we got the side chain here. I also have some random LFOs here that are basically controlling, not that one. Let's see, this one. Yeah, there it is. We've got them controlling some output levels, the input, the output of the utility, so that some sounds that get thrown in go a little bit louder than others. One of the tape echoes is set to dotted eighths, while the other one's set to quarter notes, I believe. Yeah. And yeah, it's just kind of randomly changing over time. Basically creating a robot to man the controls of a dub mixing kind of setup. Because normally with dub tracks, classic ones, you would actually have like a big mixing desk, and you'd be doing all these moves where you're like turning off tracks, sending stuff through reverb, sending stuff through um, delays manually. And I don't know, I like using Ableton's built-in LFO kind of thing to do that for me. And so, of course, as a result, every time you play the track back, it's going to sound a little bit different based on these random waveforms. But anyhow, let's see if there's any questions in the chat. Someone SPC Ghost on YouTube asked, at some point, will I ever take requests so we can get a dive into Temple? The mix and sound selection on that is insane. Thank you. I think in general, I'm gonna start doing like requests for deep dives and stuff like that on Patreon. As much as I'd like to show you guys track breakdowns and stuff like that, I'll be honest, it's not as much fun for me as to just work on stuff that I haven't, that's not finished. Again, I think a bigger purpose for this stream is for me to work on things in real time and do less of the track breakdown kind of stuff. Although I do enjoy that to a certain degree. Obviously, working on music is a lot more fun and potentially more fun for you guys too. But if you guys do want to see more track breakdown kind of stuff, I think I'll start doing that on Patreon. Patreon.com/Machinedrum. I'm also going to start archiving these streams on there so you can only watch them there, but not yet. I still want to get the word out about these streams, so I'm keeping them free and for the public on YouTube. You can always rewatch the streams later. All right, let's see if anybody else is saying anything. Um, Rosa, I will be playing at Shambhala on the Sunday, the 26th, at the living room stage. Let's see. There it is. Thank you for this. Sambor Music asks if I eventually freeze the tracks. I mean, it depends. Like, for example, you could see here, I did bounce audio for one of the synth tracks. Because to be honest, I had so many LFOs going on all these different MIDI tracks that it did, even on my decent computer, start to make the session bug out. As you can see, for this synth, I have what is this called? We have drift over here with LFOs controlling everything. We've got it controlling the shape, the tone, the filters. It's also sending randomly to the sends. You can see all these sends just kind of going crazy from that. Like for instance, this one is just a few different notes, like. And this one is. This one is more like. All those together kind of come together in this like really swampy kind of synth. And even the synth group has a spring reverb on it that is being controlled by some LFOs. So, yeah, there's lots of variation going on the whole time, even though it is very loopy. Okay, I am going to get into Liam's vocals here. I have to mute my mic for a second. So Liam said that when he sent the vocals, his interface was freaking out, and like a radio broadcast was kind of leaked its way into the recording. So we decided to kind of lean on it. Yeah, so we're gonna be going through all these vocals together and seeing how we can get it to work. It sounds like instrumental he's working on with is slower for some reason. That's slower. I don't know how that happened. So I am going to have to stretch all the vocals. So interesting. All right, let me see if this works out. This could be a shit show, but let's see.
differently. The good daughter can't take her children to school. They can't go for reach food to eat. Call them deal with you different.
Her wife, after dropping off her child at school, federal authorities claimed she was trying to run over agents, while local leaders disputed that, citing video evidence.
Can't take her children to school. They can't go for reach food to eat. Call them deal with you different. No matter what, it slays the grave. And nothing must can defend. Too much bad man.
138 Signal Battalion. Joe Semna.
True lies. More life. Kai Universal. No. Call them deal with you different. Nothing shit. No matter what race or creed.
All right, sounds like he sent me a lot of different vocals. So we're just gonna have to go through these.
Food to eat. Call them deal with you differently. No race or creed. Them nice. Them never nice. Why so ignorant, callous, and evasive? Why so ignorant and callous? Why so ignorant and callous? Why so ignorant and callous? Exit or ignorant, callous, and evasive. Why so ignorant and callous? Take away the necklaces in the band. Take away the flag, take away the land. And let them soon come for each house and existentialized. Bury me with them innocent souls. Flows. If my heart is clean, so is yours. Swallowed by the old. Never mind a feather that weighs. Just like my ancestors. Never mind a book or a page. Never mind a stars or a sage. Never mind a mother who first gave.
Yeah, sorry everybody. This session is making my CPU go crazy, probably because I'm streaming too at the same time. I might just have to bounce this synth group, um, which could take a second. This isn't going as planned. Let's see here. How can I do this so that I preserve a lot of this stuff? Oof. Hmm. Yeah, that's not going to be a lot of fun for you guys to watch me bouncing stuff in place, but it might be our only choice. Yeah, here, let me take a look at this real quick. Oh, Jesus. That's going to take a long time. Yeah, let's get into the chat. I am going to take some questions while this arrangement is bouncing, while I'm bouncing the group. Um, yeah, I know I can free. Actually, shit, I shouldn't freeze it yet because it will take off the send LFOs. Let's just commit to a couple of these and be done with it. I will do these two. Yeah, unfortunately, whenever you bounce the groups or freeze them, you can't freeze groups. But when I'm going to just have to bounce the group in place because it's got a lot of stuff going on with these spring reverbs. I think the spring reverbs are what's taking up most of my RAM right now. But yeah, again, I think streaming while doing this is not being nice to my computer. Let's see. What are people saying? Oh, thanks for the advice, Phil. I'm going to download some more RAM. Um, any recommendations on bass design and footwork and juke? Honestly, in footwork and juke, I keep it pretty simple. I just keep it to 808s, saturating some low mids so that it stands out a little more on speakers or on laptop speakers and on the phone. Because otherwise, with a lot of that stuff, I don't want it to only sound good on, a sound system, which a lot of footwork uh, obviously is very reliant on sub bass to kind of carry the track, but it's not necessarily, um, with like dubstep and drum and bass and neuro funk and whatever. Bass sound design really comes into play as and that's what makes it stand out on non-club sound systems because you're hearing a lot of like mid-rangey type sound design stuff going on. Whereas with footwork, the more you do that kind of stuff, the less it sounds like footwork or juke. So yeah, again, that's why I like to just saturate the low mids and maybe like give a little bit of fuzz, like erosion, um, to the to the 808s so that it still stands out on non-club sound systems, and you can kind of hear what the bass line is doing without having an actual subwoofer. So hopefully that answers your question. Have I tried Valhalla Future Verb? Not yet. I grabbed it, but I haven't tried it yet. I kind of got to a point where reverbs, I just felt like I couldn't really. I don't know. Reverbs just weren't really exciting me anymore. I'm kind of fine with the ones that I have. Every time I try a new one, it's like cool, another reverb. I'm sure it does something special. I don't mean to downplay it. Let's see. Let's see. James has serious doubts about 560 on YouTube. Said that he found out about my music through Chrome Sparks. Shout out Jeremy. Chrome Sparks, an amazing musician. We met each other for the first time when we went on tour, actually, back in 2019. We did a U.S. tour. We were cooped up in a Sprinter van together. I was doing my Human Energy live show, and he was performing live as well with the drummer. We had Ella Minus with us on tour, and at that time she was relatively unknown, and since then has completely blown up. Shout out to Ella. She's incredible electronic musician from Colombia. It was great spending time with her. Yeah, again, we're close quarters in the Sprinter van. We started in Boston, drove all the way down the East Coast, played a bunch of shows, went all the way on the southern side of the U.S., all the way into California, went all the way up the West Coast, all the way up to Seattle, then went down from Seattle kind of like in a diagonal, then went through like the Midwest, and ended in New York City for the last show of the tour. Oh, we even like went through Canada at one point. Man, it was a lot. That was my last serious road tour, like, not flying in between shows. Great experience, wouldn't do it again. Nothing to do with Chrome Sparks or Ella Minus or any of the people there. It's just getting a little too old for the sleeping in a van type of tour. Me and Jeremy have actually started making some new music together. Chrome Sparks. We started. I was in his studio last week here in LA, and we're playing a lot of guitar stuff together. I would love to share it with you, but it's unfinished, and yeah, I'm not gonna share that yet. This is about finished bouncing. Let's see. For starting, let's see. Name my top favorite 100 reverbs. No thanks. Let's see. On Twitch, Floam Chomsky is saying the Bloom's Easter egg isn't working for you. Which Easter egg? Can you be a little more specific? There are a lot of different Easter eggs. Let's see. We Eatin' Kid always bringing up Fast Tracker. I'm not using Fast Tracker. Severe lack of footwork and juke these days. Well, you apparently did not tune in a couple of weeks ago where I was working on a juke track. Let's see. Rumble Tum Jum said you were at the New York City show. So you would have caught a rare DJ set on that tour because my live set was by the end of that tour was just not working anymore. The AV side of things wasn't working, so I just pivoted and did a DJ set for I think the last two shows. Okay, we are back in it. Let's see if this actually bounced right because I have been having issues with the group bouncing kind of stuff. Remap this. Because sometimes it just some reason does like a resample type thing. Let's see. Yay, it works. Okay. Just quickly looking through the chat and make sure I don't miss any more questions. I'm going to jump back into this because I'm not trying to stay on stream for too long today. Let's see. You love to hear my thoughts on AV. Yeah, that is definitely a longer kind of conversation to have at some point. Okay, I'm just gonna jump back into the stream before it ends. Or into the stream. We are on stream. Back into the track.
Let them soon come for each other. Existentialized. Bury me with them innocent souls. Flow. If my heart is clean, then so is yours. Swallowed by you. Never mind the feather that weighs. Just like mine. Never mind the book and the page. Never mind the stars and the sage. Never mind the mother who first came. I and I are the same. We come as one. In the same way that this.
Geez, yeah, this really did not go as planned. I'm having to bounce another track that started to bug out. It wasn't bugging out before. I guess I'll take more questions. This will be more of a question type of stream. HHHK. How am I supposed to pronounce your name? 1725. Thanks for the love. What's it gonna take remix? That has a mutual friend of Chrome Sparks and mine, Angelica Bess. She is a really good friend of mine. We've done a lot of music together. It's her voice on Center Your Love. Done so many songs. We're actually working on a mini LP for my label right now. Another exclusive announcement that you guys get. Sambor Music asks if I'm going to be on Jamie Liddell's podcast again anytime soon. I would love to. I'm not sure if he has repeat guests, but it was a blast going on his show before. Although I would like to kind of chat to him about like what I'm doing now, as opposed to my origins, which was I think what a lot of our conversation was based on that time. CPT Balls on Twitch asks me, what's my take on Boards of Canada's Inferno? I get asked this question a lot. Man, I'm a little conflicted about it. Part of me, my initial reaction, my initial reaction to Inferno, I really liked it. I was kind of already expecting in a way that the drums weren't going to really be that, I don't know, on point or like special, because I kind of felt like that with their last couple of releases, that the drums have just sort of like been maybe an afterthought. But as always, the melodies, the composition, the kind of eeriness, the sort of overall haunted feeling of the music, where you're kind of feel like you're listening to something that's a little more than just an album. It's almost like you're watching a movie or something. All of that is superb, A plus. But yeah, I always like am yearning for their older approach to drums, the kind of lo-fi hip hop, um, very I don't know, like just more interesting drum sounds, like from Music Has the Right to Children or Gio Gotti. Was kind of lacking in that, but other than that, really amazing. Someone's asking Emerica. I'm gonna try to stop saying your names because it's really hard. Uh, is Bloom's gonna be on Spotify? No. Sorry, Spotify sucks. Just Google why does Spotify suck, and you'll see my answer there. Um, you'll see why I decided that. There will be some I Am Siam stuff on Spotify because some of the artists that I work with still want their stuff on there, and I'm not gonna say no. But when it comes to my own material, I am very opposed to them ethically, as a business, what they've done to the music industry as a whole. Um, Not to say a lot of these other streaming services aren't guilty, but Spotify is kind of set the bar really, really low. So yeah, I won't get into that too much, especially since our tracks bounced now. Now let's see if this session is gonna behave. Freaking behave already, bro. Is that a reverb? Get out of here. All right.
And then them soon come for each other. Existentialized. Bury me with them innocent souls. Flow. If my heart is clean, then so is yours. Swallowed by you. Never mind a feather that weighs. Just like my hands. Never mind a book and the page. Never mind the stars and the sage. Never mind a mother who first came. Babe, I and I are the same. We come as one. In the same way that this is life is. Tactics and theatrics. Love is real and we must kind defend that. Because that is loved. Can then love. Let's have coffee for 10 years now. Step into you can be loved. You can be funny, you know. Try to help them wicked men. Men I care. Try to help them fuck up. We could try and save them wicked men. We could try and save them. Save them wicked men. Ballin' men. Giant cold men. Doberman them. I know where to go. Once we can see every road and street and stone and soul empty. My time is not one like I waste. My feelings are clear. I'm erasing, we must can defend. Cause our energy can bend anything that they say.
Yeah, it seems anytime I have like these crazy LFOs going on, that's just like ripping my CPU to shreds. So I think I'm gonna have to commit to this snare rack as well. Jeez. It's the bouncing arrangements stream. So much fun for you guys. Well, this is kind of the nitty-gritty, non-glamorous stuff that comes with making music on your computer. Again, I don't think it would be this bad if I wasn't streaming, and I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So, yeah. I like being able to stream on both, but it might be like really making my computer bug out. I didn't really have this issue on other streams though. I think it really is these crazy LFO random things that are kind of making the session bug out. I mean, it might not be the LFOs themselves, but the fact that they're controlling like third-party plugins, like the spring reverbs and stuff. Maybe that's what's adding to the CPU spikes. Let's see. Okay, no more questions. And this that long, so I'm gonna get back into it. Might go a little bit longer today just because we've been doing a lot of this bouncing kind of shit.
And them soon come for each house. Existentialized. Bury me with them innocent souls. If my heart is clean, so is yours. Swallowed by you. Never mind a feather that weighs. Just like my hands. Never mind a book in the page. Never mind the stars in the sage. Never mind a mother who first came. Babe, I and I are the same. We come as one. In the same way that this life is tactics and theatrics. Love is real and we must kind defend that, because that is loved can then love. Let's have coffee for 10, yeah. Step into you can be loved. You and me funny, you know. People try to help them wicked men. Men I care. People try to help them. People try to save them wicked men. People try and save them. Save them wicked men. Ballin' men, John Coleman, Dopamine men. Feeling envy, have nowhere to go. Once we cleanse every road and street and stone and soul empty. My time is not one I can waste. My feelings are clear. I'm erasing, we must can defend. Informs us our energy can bend. Anything that they say, creatures together we are egalitarian. The true day that you swore to somebody. Do it yours. We look after them. Beg we look after them. Wicked men. I beg we look after them. Asking me my part and they call me whiskey. Panama like bullets and fence. Coming like they want to. Bullets are their friends. Quick match, ego bends. Little power sends. Little man women into the bends. I beg you come and valley. Room shibans women and my river dancing. I beg we look after them. Look after them, wicked men. Wicked men. Look after them. These wicked men. Wicked. Shot. Baby. Lonely, don't be so lonely. Come and join people and stand down. Lonely, never be lonely. Come and stand with the people. Lonely, never be lonely. Come and stand in unity. Come and stand together in unity. We slowly open to see. Then we stand together in unity. And then we find love is all that we need. But there is the world. Middle of the night and bright screens, babe. I never really sounded out my shit. Never really tried to be changed. I only evolve. I don't wait. confident. Look after them wicked men. I beg we look after them. Forgiveness is our fault. I beg we look after them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let go now, find si finding. No anything you must find. Ain't feeling it down in my mind and soul. Come like the one that grow. Falling in me long stone. Stepping in a dance with my belly well full. Then I want come off for love. Shine like it do. Walking on the sun. With no shoes on their soul. Wait. You can't have the pity nobody. You don't even have to find sympathy. Just tolerate the strife and world and lust for life is worth more than the gold you wore on that special day that you swore. Your body to somebody. Do a choice. Make we look up. One, two bullets are their friend. Unity, sleep, ending. Don't we ever really love one another? Don't we really love one another? So, 'cause I never really thought life would come to. Never really thought that evil would come find me. Middle of the night and bright screens. Me. I never really sounded out my shit. Never really tried to be changed. I only evolve. I don't wait. I'm confident. Look after them wicked men. I beg we look after them. Forgiveness is our fault. I beg we look after them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let go now, find si finding. No anything you must find. Ain't feeling it down in my mind and soul. Come like the one that grow. Falling in me long stone. Stepping in a dance with my belly well full. Then I want If I know that I'm a man like bullets and friends, coming like them want to bullets are their friends. Quick batch, ego bends, little pen game sense, little man women into the bends. I beg you come and find it, Gucci vibes, and I'm a bit dancing. I think we look after them.
What up, Bauer in the chat? What's up, buddy? I'm just fucking around with some dubby stuff today. Got this vocal from Liam Bailey in here. He gave me a bunch of different vocal ideas, but I think I've landed on this one as my favorite. You missed the boring part where I was freezing tracks because my CPU was going crazy. But yeah, good to see you, man. Thanks for hopping in the chat. Oh, people on YouTube. Bauer, goated producer, is over on Twitch right now in the chat. He has amazing streams also all the time. I think we were streaming at the same time last week. Anyway, thanks for joining in. I'm going to be wrapping this shit up here soon, but yeah, keep it locked.
Little power sense, little man women into the Come and stand together in unity. We slowly open to see. Then we stand together in unity. And then we find out we saw them. First there was the world. Too much bad mind in the streets. Them carry too much weight, too much belly. It's love. It's a universe that we most can defend. It's love. It's a universe that we most can defend. It's love. It's a universe that we ignorance and cruelty that's enforced. Ignorance is leading. Do we ever really wanna know? Do we really wanna know? So, 'cause I never really thought that I would want to. Never really thought that evil would come by me. Middle of the night. je pense que maintenant me fait danser. Avec mes lucas capitaine, qui m'aime. Winging man, look after them. These wicked men, yeah, shot, baby. Lonely, don't be so lonely. Come and join the people and stand down. Lonely, never be lonely. Come and stand with the people in you. Lonely, never be lonely. Come and stand with unity. Together in unity. We slowly open to see. Then we stand together in unity. And then we find out it's all that we need. First there was the world. Too much bad mind in the streets, you know. Them carry too much weight, too much belly. The belly's so big, deadly.
These vocals that Liam sent are just so special. I think this is, as you probably saw, I deleted some of the other vocals that he sent. I think this is the one. This is the first one that he sent me, and it's just there's something really spiritual about it. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it. He recorded this back in February, whenever all the shit was going down in Minneapolis with the with Renee Good, and man, takes me back. Yeah, there was like a I know he's like speaking to some of it in the lyrics, but yeah, Liam, amazing, amazing, amazing. Really, really happy about this track. Yeah, more of a vibe, less of a structured kind of song, using a lot of these W techniques that I use with the LFOs, lots of spring reverbs, stuff like that. Gonna give it one more listen, and then I'm gonna sign off for today. Shout out to all of you in the tracks in the chat. I'll give it one more listen, and if you guys have any more questions, pop them in the chat, and before I sign out, and I will try my best to get to them.
It's love. It's a universal that we most can defend. Too much bad mind in us. In the ocean, we know nothing. Wanna reach for Mars, and we can't tell my daughter cry. Shadows and light. What? 'Cause in your eyes, ignorance and cruelty that's enforced. Ignominy, callously ending. Can we ever really love one another? shine like you do. Yes. Walking on the sun with no children and soul. Wait. You don't even have to find sympathy. Just tolerate the strife and will and lust for life is worth more than the gold you wore on that special day that you swore your body to somebody. Do it your Beg we look after them. I beg we look after them wicked men. I beg we look after them. Asking you mama pumped and they come with scam. Kind of man like bullets and friends. Coming like them 1-2 bullets are their friends. Quick batch, ego bands. Little power sends. Little man ruminate into the bends. I beg you come and find it. Room Shivan swimming and my river dancing. I beg we look after them. Look after them wicked men. Wicked men. Look out. Shot. Baby. Lonely, don't be so lonely. Come and join me. Lonely, never be lonely. Come and stand with the people. Lonely, never be lonely. Come and stand in unity. Come and stand together in unity. We slowly open to see. Then we stand together in unity. And then we find love is all that we need. First of the world. Too much bad mind in the streets, you know. Them carry too much weight, too much belly. The belly's so big, deadly.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Thanks for vibing out with me today, guys. Definitely a lot more of a chill stream today. I'll be back next week, next Wednesday, same time, 11 a.m. PST. This is MD Makes Music, episode 4. Thanks so much for tuning in and sticking around. You got any questions, get them in now, because otherwise I'm gone. saved. Okay, I think that's it. I'm just going to go ahead and say goodbye. I will check you next week. Have a great week, everyone. Peace out.